Watch the depth. What's the depth now?
12.8.
Okay.
8.5.
Looks like all rock here.
8.5.
8.5?
Yeah.
Reverse. Angry. So I'm leaving the Comandante, the Dominican Navy office here in Luperon, and heading back down to the officials office area one more time. It's a trailer with a bunch of offices in it, but the issue I'm having right now is with the immigration office. They charge you a fee to come in, and then when you stay, we're just one day over this 30 days, they want to charge us another $50 or 250 pesos for both Kelly and I, so that's another $100. Right now I'm sitting up in the Comandante. He can't give me a despacho order, which is a permission to leave the harbor, even though I'm going to a new harbor. And immigration wants this money, even though I'm not leaving the country yet.
Immigration give you only 1 month. So after the month, you have to make an expense, you have to pay.
But I'm not leaving the country.
In the capital.
But I'm not leaving the Dominican.
Dice que él no se va, no se va.
Es que está pasado el tiempo. Migración nada más le da 30 días.
You are over the time.
We're not leaving. If I go to Samana, they're going to charge me another $100.
It's not because you're leaving. It's because you are over time now.
This is the problem with Luperon. This is the problem with the Dominican. Their system is, it's inconsistent, it's easily corrupt, and there's one guy down here who speaks English, and so I got to find him so he can translate to the people in the office. This is the shit that people don't want to deal with, and this is really the only hassle about this town. So I'm gonna go take care of this and hopefully get the immigration paper so I can get the despacho so we can move to a different harbor. Cheers, baby. We got our despacho. It's about 7, 8 o'clock at night here. We're just doing some last minute prep of Satori before we head out. We're just kind of going east across the northern coast of the Dominican Republic. It's just kind of like the worst part of the Caribbean. You talk about the thorny path, and this is the worst of it. And so there's a strategy, and you know, I've in the past have talked about Bruce Van Zant's book Passages South for getting through the Caribbean, because you know, you're going directly into the trade winds. There's small breaks here and there, but for the most part it's always going east. And along the north coast of the Dominican here, it almost accelerates around the coast. I mean, it does, it actually does. It's called coastal acceleration. And there's a strategy that Bruce talks about in his book, and he talks about using the night lees. And to boil it down, what this means is that throughout the day the sun beats on the island and heats it up. At night, after that sun goes down, the water and everything cools, but that landmass retains that heat. And as that begins to cool, that hot air comes off the mountains as the land cools and creates this breeze that goes from the land to the sea. Days when the trade winds are blowing relatively calm, that night lee wind, that wind coming off the land, will overcome it, and it'll create this calm. If you've ever been around the ocean or around Florida, for example, it gets really calm at night. And that's exactly the strategy. You use that wind off the land and the calm conditions, and you hug the shoreline. And you do it at night. And that's what we're doing. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Kelly's getting prepped as she showers.
For our passage.
For our passage, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm explaining the night lees.
Yes. Calm conditions, good sailing.
Yeah, and so what we want a nice, calm, easy passage. Once the wind dies down here in Luperon Harbor, Then we'll sail throughout the night and we'll get to an anchorage around, say, 9 or 10 in the morning. It's about a 10 to 12 hour sail. We'll spend the day relaxing, sleeping, resting, and then tomorrow night we'll do the exact same thing. We'll sail around and south and then into Samana Bay, and we'll arrive there around probably about noon. That's our strategy. That's what we're doing. We'll do 2 kind of big legs to get to Samana, where we'll stage up and we'll wait for weather again.
Samana.
Samana. And then where?
And then Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go dry myself.
Yeah. Just kind of getting everything ready. Watch the depth. Looks like all rock here.
8.5.
8.5?
Yeah.
Reverse. What's the depth now?
12.8.
Okay, I think that was just a pile of rock. Just go straight. I think this is good. I just want to get away from this stuff. I don't want to back into it, you know. So turn hard left, hard port.
Arthur's not happy.
No, I don't like it either. It's only going to get worse as the day goes on. We could go back that way because the reef is protecting the swell over here. All right, let's try again. Just go real slow. Watch that depth. Here at our first stop, we stopped halfway at Rio San Juan. Beautiful little spot, small town. We had some trouble finding a good spot to anchor. There's a lot of rock and stuff here. But we probably got settled around 10. Took a nap, a little rest from the night sail. It's about 2 o'clock now and the winds have really picked up. And it's really obvious. It's really obvious to us now why why you sail at night here and not during the day. I think it was forecasted for anywhere from like 8 to 10, and I know that's not true here. It's never really accurate along this coast, as far as I'm told. But I'm seeing winds up to 18 knots just at the anchorage here. You just kind of hunker down during the day, and it's nice because you get a nice breeze and it actually cools the boat down. So even though it's a sunny day, warm day, it's good for napping.
'Cause it's my lazy day, I wanna lazy away.
Yep. We got a couple other boats in the anchorage here. We were the first ones in, and then when we woke up, we saw these other guys, and also our friends, Valhalla. Looks like we got a bit of a rainstorm in the mountains over there. Curious if that'll come our way. Arthur's checking the conditions.
The Adventures of King Arthur.
Look at King Arthur as he enjoys yet another nature walk in the Dominican Republic. Though this land is foreign to His Highness, he has nonetheless declared this dirt path part of his own King's Highway, despite the condition. You see, the King's spending has recently been scrutinized by the high-born members of his realm. Reconstructing this path shall provide safe haven for the King's overindulgent greenie habit. But first, the path must be cleared. A look to his servants. Worthless. Desperate times call for desperate actions. Well done, King Arthur. These onlookers, keeping their distance, now know who's in charge. Time to mark your well-deserved territory. Now, good luck clearing that jeep. Just rounding Cape Cabron, and we got about 4 hours to go. We left last night around 8 o'clock. Again, waited until everything died out and the winds died and the katabatic winds come off the islands and everything calms down. And it was earlier than the night before, which is good. And we had a pretty good night. It was easy all night. We really didn't have any issues.
Where's Valhalla?
The buoys. They're right there, I see them. They got the teal.
Oh, yeah.
Valhalla's dead ahead. So we're after the red boat?
Yeah, in between those two.
Oh, I got you. Hola.
Hola.
¿Está bien?
Sí.
Una más. Una más.
Settle down, do your thing, and we'll be here in a bit. Okay? I mean, yeah, just go over there when you're ready.
Awesome.
Thank you, gentlemen.
To figure it out alone. Yeah, I must try to figure it out alone.
Hey guys, we need your help. We have some pretty amazing fans and an awesome little pirate ship here, but we have room for more on board. So subscribe now and tell a friend. You can also share us on Facebook and Instagram and keep up with our daily posts, as well as our website, sailingsatori.life. If you want to see even more from us, visit our Patreon page, where you'll see extra footage and personalized updates. Every effort keeps a little wind in our sails and helps us keep making awesome videos for you guys.